Okay, we on the air. Once again, we're trying to give something back to the martial artists without you having to pay for everything. UFC, MMA. We're going to focus on today one-arm power training. Well, I am the one and only Matthew Jane Clasper, number 3 fighter in the world from the early 70s all the way up into the late 90s until I left, not because of losing or any problem, because of ministry, Jesus Christ ministry. I left. Now, I never stopped training, so I'm trying to give you something to make a difference in your life that you may be the best, that I may have something to be proud to look at when I see a fighter on TV, that I may be able to enjoy and saying they is good. Man, they worthy of that fight. Not like a lot of the so-called point matches that I go to now. It's a sad and disgusting to the martial art world. Now you have a few that still let you make a little contact. Most everybody's crybaby now, so I have no idea what they would do if they ever get caught out on the street. I guess they would cry. But that's not going to help. But these young men and women is walking around with black belt on, degree this and degree that, and can't fight their way out of paper bag. And for the instructor to stand there and actually just teach that, I don't know. Some say, well, I don't teach that. That's just what the way they do it in the tournament. I can't tell. You can stop the tournament now and talk to your man. Do you know that whenever you stop your fighter from fighting and start telling him what he should be doing, do you know you just broke his entire concentration? That's on a slow, ignorant person to do that. You used to be a fighter, and you don't know that that would mess up your concentration, but you're going to do it to your student. Come on now. Let the man fight. If he lose, that means he didn't know what he's doing. He didn't take notes of what you were doing. Then he learned from that. Then he come back, he's better. Let the man fight. But that's not the story today. Today is what we want to focus on, one-arm power training. Many times I see in the UFC, men get caught with an arm bar. They can't get out. They got one arm free. They have no idea what to do with it. You need to spend more time on the floor. Because if you can't hit a man from the floor laying on your back and hurt him, something's wrong with you. Something is definitely wrong. Or do you have your power arm that you call? And your weaker arm you have no confidence in. You still should be punching and trying to fight your way free from it. I'm going to eventually give you another DVD, power training for the upper left leg. I have given one, but because it's not named there, a lot of you have not went and take a look at that DVD. Now, I suggest that you watch all of them, because I guarantee you there's something in there that you need. Building up the leg, building up the thigh. You should be able to kick your opponent off. If he's your body weight, there's no way in the world. You mean to tell me one of your legs is not strong enough to lift his body weight? That's the same weight of yours? You ain't training right. Or somebody's not training you right. As a child, I didn't have a problem with that. Champion wrestler, judo came natural because I was a born wrestler. I never lost a wrestling match in my life as a child. Now, power training. One hand, stretch it back on as even as possible. You want to go down. We power training now to be able to hold and prevent an arm bar. Down, hold, count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You come up. Listen. All that strain. Most of the arm bar, if the guy gets the arm bar, It usually takes 5 to 10 seconds. Most of you give up because you lose confidence in yourself to fight back with that one arm. That shouldn't happen. Both of your arms should be just as powerful as the other arm. Should be just as swift as the other arm. You have to train your arm that way. When you train your arm that way, your mind becomes that way. And you must learn to meditate. What you meditate on? You meditate on fighting the best fighters that's out there, and you win. You never do a meditation where you lose or you program yourself to lose fight. You never. You meditate on winning. And you do it with an easy thing. And never, a fight is never easy. You know why? Because you have to train so hard in order to beat that person. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and up. Go back. You go down. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This gives you endurable strong muscle. A lot of guys have very powerful muscle, but they're not doable. What you mean by doable? They're short-winded. In other words, if you got them, pull them, and you can pull on them for at least 3 to 5 seconds, it's over. Because the muscle is not a doable muscle, but it's strong. Just as strong as yours, but not doable. What gives you the winning over the opponent is the durability to endure. Let me say it again. The durability to endure. So you learn to hold. You put your muscle to the point where you almost collapse in your training. You keep your water. You drink your water. You take your vitamin and your protein. That's muscle energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we go to something that not natural for us to hold. Now, your body weight, there's not too many men that in one arm that they have the pressure of 75 pounds naturally. Now, there are a few, but the question is, what you need to know, is it doable? What you mean by doable? Can they push my arm beyond 10 seconds? Can they push my arm beyond 20 seconds? This type of trainer, one-arm power training, I guarantee you, will enable you to hold out for 5 minutes. Will enable you to hold out for 5 minutes if you have to. But during all that process period of time, your mind will give you a way out. I guarantee you, if you meditate on winning, you do not meditate on how you're going to win, you just meditate on winning. If you meditate on how you're going to win, you get in the way of your sixth sense from making a fight that's supposed to be hard become an easy fight. Let me say it again. If you meditate on exactly how you're going to win, you get in the way. Your physical mind, your rational mind gets in the way of your sixth sense mind, your all-knowing mind, your all-powerful mind, your all-conquering mind, and prevent your sixth sense from shutting down a fight that should have went on in 5 seconds, end up going a whole round. Or you lose. And most of the time, you lose on a skin edge, and you be like, I know I had it. What's wrong? You shut down your sixth sense by programming yourself how you was going to win. I had never known how I was going to win a match. All I knew I was going to win. I know what kind of weapon I had, which one I'm going to kick, what kick. I don't know. I don't care. I just go, I have one thought, win. That's it. Win. Fight, win. Now, you got a 75-pounder here. One hand. Whatever you do on the right, you do on the left. Whatever you do on the right, you do on the left. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. Whatever we do on the right, we do on the left. Well, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to do the same thing. Once you burn out with the heavy, you get something light. You don't call at the end of your workout. You still got muscle need to be working. You grab something slight. It's a 20. And you go as fast as you can, as many as you can. Now I know the camera is not going to pick up all my movement because they're going to be swift. You just have a problem picking up what moves. I have to improve my camera. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 50. Now we want to do 50 on the other arm. Making the muscle doable that can last long hours. You all the way want to be able to at least go 3 times the distance that you have to fight. 3 times the distance that you have to fight. You should be able to go 3 times the distance you have to fight. Now, if you can't, you're not eating right, you need to talk to somebody about your nutrition, about your blood type, and what you need to be putting in your body healthily. Not that garbage, healthily, vitamins and protein. If we give your muscles that energy to go and to release that monster that's in you to be that great champion. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Now, you have to push your muscle. So I just did the light. I go back to the heavy. What you so heavy? Because now we're in the last round. I'm supposed to be tired. Don't have the big push no more. This is where we fool them. This is where this round comes in at. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, you go to the other arm. Same killing power. Same fighting power in both arms. We ain't going out there with 1 gauge. We're going out there with 2 12 gauge. They don't know it, but you know what you're packing. Let's go get it. One more. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We made it. Now, because I made it here, I can make it there. I felt tired, but I still made it. If I can do it here, I know I can do it there because I only have to do 25% of the distance. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to give him all 100 of my training. He's going to have to prove himself that he can stand with me. For I am the one and only Matthew James Glassman, for have given you my thought process, my wisdom, and the way I fought to become the champion that I am during my years of fighting. God bless you. Matthew James Glassman. Closing. I thank you for your time. Talk to you in the next one. We'll be doing something different. I